How is everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. I'm your host. Thank you for joining. I just came to make an announcement and also ask for your opinion on this announcement and also to let you guys know what my family are saying in South Trelawney when I spoke with them earlier this morning. Also, um, little bit of announcement on the recovery efforts of this hurricane. um Still feeling a little overwhelmed, a little saddened, and I have a message for the people in Jamaica who are currently going through the storm. So let me see who's here so far. Hi Andal, welcome. And by the way, guys, you guys in Jamaica, we're on the same time zone now. We're on the same time zone. We set our clocks back yesterday. I just realized it when I went in my car today. And Mrs. said the time in my car different than my phone. So we set the clocks back. So we're all on the same time zone. Thank you guys for joining. Guys, please to hit the like button and share the live. What go on we don't do? No good? People in Jamaica. Una alright? Somehow no. Me see I say, wanna get back on the light, wanna get back on the internet, so that's wonderful. Hi, Melanie, thank you. Thank you guys for joining. So, first thing, I spoke with, remember last night when I was on the live, me telling you, say, one of my cousins, she did a message me, I said, cause, we're all right, but me traumatized, the people where she lives, um, most of them are homeless in South Trelawney. But she lives with her father's side of family. So it's like maybe 3 miles from where our family live, big family live. Now where the big family live now, them called me this morning. And they're like, listen, we traumatized over here. Um, our house, it's still standing, even though we have a little bit of water damage. But them say the crops them wipe out and the livestock wipe out. Remember, I come from a farming family, guys, and anybody in South Trelawney, they know that is a farming community right through. Women are farmers, men are farmers, young people are farmers. My family, them do mostly yam, cause you know Trelawney a yam country. So them do mostly yam and them have other crops. And everybody have a little piece of what we call ground, everybody have a little piece of ground. And them say everything wipe out. Them say, they had two goats there, and my cousin said she look after the goat, them, put them in the pen, make sure them comfortable. And she said when the storm come and finish, and she go outside and look in the pen, one of the goats, the pen collapsed on him and him unalive. So it's a lot, and this is my cousin's what, 45 years old, so she lived through Gilbert. um yeah, she lived through Gilbert, so this is not her first hurricane. Also, they said that they did not have any water, but when I talked to them this morning, they said that the phone lines were slowly coming back up, so they were having phone service. That's how they were able to return my call. They said that people who live near them, who maybe have a weaker structure in terms of construction of their homes, they're flat, they're wiped out. Lucky for my family, the young men in my family, all under 35 years old, they build homes. Them can build house. I them build a house there where them living now. Two different houses. I them build it. So when everything is all said and done, they'll be able to do the small repairs. But nonetheless, guys, when your crops them wipe out, because my family them and the people them in the community, most people there, they rely on their farms. They rely on feeding themselves. They rely on, you know, making a living off their farm. And I never forget, couple of years ago, we were in Jamaica, and my daughter, she saw a pig get slaughtered for the first time. And after she see them slaughter the pig, when she go in the fridge, guys, and see the pig head, she nearly cry, you know. So it's like those little things, and boy, may I tell you no. But I spoke with the children, them. We have like two little kids that are left because everybody's all grown up now, but we have like two little kids in the yard. It's a big family. One is about 10 years old, the next one is about 4, and all me here on the phone this morning, me I talk to them, me, morning Natalie, morning. Them sound good, you know. So I'm like, are you guys okay? You know, were you scared? Them say, no, but they just free a little bit. But they're happy. They don't have school, you know, and they're just curious. They're safe. But I'm sure in the moment when they heard those winds, they were scared. So I was glad to hear from them. Nobody got hurt. People just traumatized. I mean, I don't care how old you are, or, you know, as long as you were in that storm's path, people are just very traumatized. And to see what is happening to their neighbors, their friends, you know, they can't help, you know, stuff like that. It's a bit weird. Thank you, Joanne. Welcome, everybody. Guys, please to share the live for me. And like up a live. Thank you. Thank you. Like up the live. Always Miss Cross and Auntie Michelle. Them all right, you know. I heard from Michelle today. She sent me a message. I need to go read her message. But I was on the run. But she messaged me. And Karen is all right. Um, I don't think Michelle got back power yet because she was a power. Yeah, she lost power and her internet was in and out. So I'm going to talk to her soon and see what's going on. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was, so people have been asking me, are you going to have a fundraiser? Are you going to do a charity? My initial thought was no, because it is time consuming. Okay, I've done a charity once before when I was doing my Women's March organization, and I raised a pretty good bit because it was for a good cause. And I was working with people in Jamaica. So all I did was raise the funds here and just send them the money. But in this case now, I decided to donate monetarily to a foundation, and I thought I would donate to the supportjamaica.gov foundation or charity. You know, I would continuously, maybe every other week, I would donate something. But then I have people saying they want to send me stuff. Our subscribers over here, they want to send me stuff. Some people are saying, me soon send you something. And I'm like, I'm not doing a charity. But I put up a video today of this single mother in Little London, in Westmoreland. And when the mother said that she has, I think she said she has 4 children, and you saw her house and she lost everything. And guys, it was just so sad. I feel like I need to do something, you know what I mean? And as a mother who has a child who has everything, and I look at this mother, my fellow Jamaican woman, and she has all these kids, and they're in this situation. Them not no clothes, them lose everything. Them not no clothes, them not no food, them not no way for sleep. Because something just called me and say I need to do something. Okay? So I thought, I'm sure she's not the only mother who is going through this. So I thought I would ask you guys, our subscribers over here, the people who want to send me things, I would ask you guys if you would want to partner with me to do some kind of charity. Even if I could help out 2 single mothers with kids, it would be good. So what I would do is I would start off with the first 100 US dollars, right? And we could try to do it between now and like whenever them stop the duty free Because, you know, Jamaica has this duty free if you do the charity or if you bring down things for help people. I think they're going to extend it for another month. So, like between now and the beginning of December or something, we can see how much money we raise. And, you know, we can go from there. These kids are not going to have a Merry Christmas, you know, and I think about stuff like that. Them not going to have a Merry Christmas. When them look at them parent or them look at them mom and looking for a Christmas or looking for something, that mom is going to be so heartbroken when she cannot provide our kids them with a good Christmas. Probably can't even provide them with a good home. And I am an empath by nature. And this is why I have mainly tuned out of a lot of the news stories that are coming up because these things really break my heart. Like today, I was driving and listening to Maxi Priest's song, Say a Prayer for the World. And guys, me I tell you, my heart just started crying when I think about what the people of Jamaica are going through. It's hard. And then hearing from my family today, them alive, you know, them have a house, a roof over them head. But then again, the trauma, kids can't go to school, you know, things change. People's lives are changed. So I want to ask you guys if you think you want to partner with me. And what I would do is when we raise however amount we can, I would go to Walmart and get some stuff, you know, some clothes and some food. That's mainly what I would be focused on. Get some clothes, get some food, and take it down, put it in my vehicle, take it down to the shipping company that is near me. And if we can pack 3 barrel, 4 barrel, you know, and maybe some school supplies too, some school shoes, any little thing. Because you know, Walmart not that expensive. And I would pack some barrels and reach out to some single mother, couple of single mother with some kids and see if we can help them, you know. And as I said, I would put the first 100 US dollars to start it. I don't know if I would do a GoFundMe. I've done a GoFundMe once before. Yes, the charity we made before a couple of years ago. It was GoFund, and it was smooth. It went fine. I didn't have any issues. Otherwise, I could also do Zelle. But if you guys think I should do GoFundMe, then you know, you tell me and I'll set it up. But you tell me, I'll be reading your comments, see what you think about it. And this is to our friends in the diaspora. Because I know that a lot of people in Jamaica right now, especially in the storm hit areas, they're having a hard time. So to our friends in the diaspora, whether in America, whether in Canada, whether you are, you know, in Europe or anywhere, you know, no, just send barrels. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I would go to Walmart, as I said, and get some clothes, some food, and some kids' shoes or whatever, and pack them. And hopefully, I think the government should extend the duty free until the end of December, right? So that's people who are coming with December things, Christmas things, or whatever, they would have the ability to you know, bring in the things them without the charge. I think they should extend it to the end of December. So if you guys are on board, I will do it. Hi Grace, thank you for joining. Thank you. I am glad you heard from your family. Yeah, man, I'm glad too. But I was not expecting, you know, for them to be saying, boy, I was traumatized because my cousin was like, remember, this didn't happen at night. This happened during the day. You know, this thing made landfall, well, where they are in South Trelawney. She told me that the storm made landfall on them over there during the daytime. So, because I was like, did you guys sleep through it? They said, no, it was during the daytime. So they heard everything. You know, they were watching the trees, them going into their farms and just all kind of thing, you know. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. It had been extended until December 31st. Where did you hear that? Valentina. Instead of food, I suggest bedding. Okay. All right. That is awful for them. So scary. Yes. Good night. Good night, Jamaican for life. Good night. Yeah, man. So, where say instead of food, the bedding, like some blow up mattress, some blankets. Could I do some bedding for true? The blow up mattress them come in handy. But I heard a little bit of the parliament. Cause I was out. I heard a little bit on pieces, but I can't really make too much comment on it right now because I wanna listen to the whole thing, right? I wanna hear what the Prime Minister said, start to finish and so on. But the little part when me catch, let me ask you a question. How Mark Wolin can beg money, so? The little part when me catch. You know what Mark Wolin say? The government is having a 1 week cleanup drive. So they're going to have like a national cleanup day. So anybody will want help clean up after the hurricane, they can do it. You know what Mark Golden say? The man say people in a film constituency asked him how they can help. And he was saying he's glad to hear about the cleanup drive because the people in his constituency who want to help, the government could do some allocation for them help. In other words, the government can pay them or give them one money for go help. And I'm like, what? What? Helping and doing a cleanup drive, a national cleanup drive, it should be an act of patriotism. You don't need to get paid to do that. You don't need no money. Clean up your community. Or if you want to go down and they wish for the storm hit down at St. Elizabeth and them place there, you go down, they go help them. If you cannot make it down there and you need money and them sitting there, nobody go clean your house. Who can fund themselves to go down at the parishes them? If you go help clean up, go. Nobody should have to give you $1. We don't see we go through crisis, we can't pay nobody for clean up the country. Where they get them style from, guys? Me no know. I want to go to Jamaica to volunteer. Eloise, I the same thing me feel here so too. And let me just say this to our friends in Jamaica who are going through this, or if you know somebody going through it. You see, we over here in the diaspora, we are going through it with you know. We feel bad. We feel our way if you know say we're not there with you guys, helping you through, helping you to clean up, help one old lady, one old man, help some kids, carry some food, go get somebody, carry some water. We feel terrible. I can tell you that I feel horrible. As I told you guys last night, eating my dinner. Me can't eat my dinner in peace because I'm thinking these stories I'm seeing, these kids, these people who are walking on the road and have nothing to eat. Did they eat dinner? These are the things I'm saying and feeling. And it's not a good feeling. So, I would like to help. And as I said, if you're just joining the live, I'm asking our subscribers over here if they want to partner with me to try and help some people, maybe two mothers with kids or two families with kids who lost their home, them not have nothing at all, and somebody suggested getting bedding instead of food and clothes. So I'm watching to see what you guys are saying. And if you have any further suggestion or if you want to message me about it, message me on WhatsApp after the program and tell me what you think and how, you want to help and stuff like that. As I said, I would start out the first $100 US, and at the end of it, before the end of December, I would take what we accumulate and go to Walmart and get the things and take them down to the shipping place and get them shipped to Jamaica. Duty free, you know, and I would get the pictures and videos and stuff like that and show you guys what was done. But I just feel a way, even though I already donated, you know, some money to these charities, and I will continue to do so. I just feel like that's not enough. Like I need to do more. You know what I say, guys? Somebody say, Bert say, how can I help? I'm going to create the GoFundMe, and it looks like we're getting some positive feedback here. Diapers and wipes. Okay, I will do that. So I will create the GoFundMe, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So, you know, as long as I see that majority of the people them want to help, then I will do it. And I'm gonna put, after I'm done, I'm gonna go through every comment and see, and then I will go ahead and open the GoFundMe and put the link below in this video. Yeah, we must can do something. We must can do something. Me just feel bad. Me feel bad for the people them. Me feel bad for the people them. You know how important school is for kids that age? Kids love school. And for say they can't go school because, and even if school is not open, they not no home. They not no clothes. They not no school supplies and them something there. So it's hard. It's hard to watch, you know, and I've been mostly trying to tune out, you know, but can't always tune out. You gotta, you know, bring updates and what I do here. So I end up seeing a lot of it, and it's a very sad and uncomfortable thing. Very sad. How can you find paperwork in that mess? People lost everything. People lost everything. Manning High School destroyed. I even said to my cousin who has a 10-year-old, me ask her, say, if the kids them are gonna go school online. She said she don't know. Nobody not tell her nothing yet. So, you know, and I'm like, okay, them have computer, them have laptop. Because if them have online school, them have laptop, you know. So these are the things. Me have one laptop over there, so when I could have care for one child who, you know, they might go online school. I've got like 3 laptops here, but one of them, one of the keys, one of the key them pan it missing. That's the only thing wrong with it. But I have another laptop that's in good shape. I can donate that to somebody, and internet no did it. Some of the internet them a come back up. Them a come back up slowly. There's no internet to the online school. Yeah, man. So some of the hard hit areas, like I told you, South Trelawney. So my family them get to reach out to me today. Them say slowly the internet is coming back up. Where electricity and water go, we don't know yet. Good night, guys. Make sure you hit the like button for me, please. But I just want our friends in Jamaica to know that we're all going through it with you guys, and not just Uno alone I go through it. We're all saddened, you know, and especially us who we're not there. You know, I'm in a really see no whole heap of people are run come to Jamaica right now for help. Because first of all, we don't know if you have to well, I'm sure there are flights coming to Jamaica, but we over here, I feel that there's no need to do that right now because we have the humanitarian people them, and they may be flying down and the humanitarian aircraft and them something they are coming. So I don't think now is a good time for nobody to run go Jamaica. But we are watching and we're seeing and we feel bad, we feel away. God know, you know. With the money that the Prime Minister is getting, why can't he buy them? Steve James, look here. By your comment, I know you. You are nothing but a PNP antagonist riser. And if you had any sense, if you had 1 ounce of sense, you would understand that the damage assessment that we are dealing with of that Category 5 hurricane, you would know that no government money, no insurance money will not be able to replace an entire parish. You're talking about that? What about when we start to import food? You know, so we soon start off to import food too. The whole of St. Elizabeth gone. Trelawney and them rural areas where people are farmers, flat. So we soon have to start importing food. So come out of my face. We don't want to carry this narrative that the government has money and they're holding on to it. Me say, if I dislike you know one more time, don't come over here. $5 million of food, of aid, and I think it means cash donation. That's good. Yeah, so I will, start the GoFundMe and we'll see where we get from there, guys. We will see. But the food, I was talking to my cousin today, and she does some farming as well. And she's the one who said to me that, we're gonna have to import food in this country because she said, my farm gone, everybody in the yard are on the family property where they have their local farm, it wipe out. She said other people in the community where do farming, their farm gone. So even if it's short term, we're gonna have to start importing more food in Jamaica. So, but I want to say something about last night. For those of you who did not watch last night, you should. I apologize for the technical difficulty between 21 minutes and 28 minutes. You can just skip through it and finish listening. But I had some difficulty with my internet last night. But, somebody said to me, why not? You go hard last night. And me I say, yeah, man. Me I say, yeah, man, sometimes, you got to do what you got to do. But, of course, when people give me them feedback, me have to do some reflection. Because I don't want to be that person out here, who is this angry woman or whatever. No, I'm not like that. I'm composed, self-control. You get a little passionate more time, but that's human. So I thought about it and, the things I spoke and what I said. And then somebody sent me a screenshot of an attorney and a commentator who is a PNP. And he said something on Twitter, and I'm going to read it to you. And after I saw that, I said, no, man, me go on good last night. Yes, I was well within my right first. And the things I said and what I depicted from the PNP's behavior, the opposition's behavior yesterday, coming out with press conference in the middle of the judgment, come out and say them raise funds, them raising funds aside from what the Jamaica government is doing for the Jamaican people, and how them come out and paint this narrative like the government is holding on to resources or misappropriating or sabotaging and victimizing. That's what they did. And I was not happy about what they did last night. So I was very strong last night. But then Mr. Gordon, the PNP man over Twitter, attorney, social commentator, Mr. Gordon Robinson. I'm going to read you what Mr. Gordon Robinson said. PNP man. Mr. Gordon Robinson said, I'm saddened but not surprised at PNP's politically antagonistic posture. Didn't I use those words over here last night? Yes, I did. Separate press conference, constant overt and covert messaging that government not doing enough or acting unfairly is harmful to the relief effort. But since Rise United's palace coup, the once proud PNP is unrecognizable, the credible opposition would join government in a joint relief effort and contribute ideas, fundraising, and relief work through membership of national committees set up and led by government instead of childish one-upsmanship games. It's a pity PNP still can't bring itself to understand its role and current crisis. Jamaica is watching, and I will also say the world is watching. It look like Mr. Gardner over here listen to me at night time. Mr. Gardner, good night. Same exact thing I've been saying all along. The Rise United, them are some domestic terrorists. They're no good for neither part in our country. And the higher them climb, the more Jamaica see them. Wait, say read it again? I will. Give me a few minutes because let me just digest that. Mr. Gardner Robinson, right on point, right on time. I'm going to have to give you a feature over here one of these nights. Me dear, yes, the antagonistic posture ever since the Rise United movement hijacked the People's National Party. This are no politics. Another thing that happened. See it here, Gordon Robinson. I'm not lying, guys. Look there. Over Twitter, I'm talking it. Screenshot it. And read it for yourself. No. In the parliament, as me tell you, no, me never watch the whole thing. So when I watch the whole thing tonight and I come on tomorrow, we will talk about the parliamentary proceeding of today. Because I think parliament still a go on. Two things. Dayton Campbell, the Speaker of the House, I remind him, I tell him, say, sir, you stand up, ask your question. Him want to lay out where him want to lay out and do it, how him want to do it. But we don't have no time because other people want to talk. You know what him said to the House Speaker? I have a mother. She's in St. Anne. She's not in here. I saw them do woman. That's why they victimize woman all the while. And people say, then do some other things to women were illegal. Accuse them of all kind of things what them do to females. Him don't want to be corrected by a woman when him a break the rules and break the law of the parliament. Look on him. Me record it.
My first question. Madam Speaker, please. I have a mother that is in Satan. I don't have one in here.
Member, question please. Straight to the question, member.
I am simply trying to
Where the PMP get them? Guys, where the PMP get them people here from? Madam Speaker, I have a mother. She's in St. Anne. She's not in here. Where does the PMP get these people from? Eh? And then no. Another thing. The whole time, these junior MPs, these new MPs, they have no respect, they have no manners. Them leader talk, them dep on their phone the whole time. Nikisha Burchell attack, then they behind her on their phone the whole time. You see the one with them Zulika Jess? She spent her entire time. Every time I turn on this something I look, she's on her phone, looking down on her phone, smiling. Alfred Dawes, see them here. That is how taxpayer pay them for do. Sit down on their phone. Look at them. Their colleague is on her feet speaking, and they're on their phone. And I want to say tonight, Madam Speaker, it is time for you to ban the usage of cell phones in the parliament. Everybody will come to parliament, whether them depend on the JLP side government or the opposition, they must pay attention. Today was the 4th sitting of parliament. It is the most important sitting of parliament. We are going through a crisis. And at the most important sitting of the parliament, they're on their cell phones, not paying attention. Because you know, when you're heading on your phone, you're tuned out. You tune out the world. They know they're on TV. They're being watched by the world. They need to be attentive, but they have no respect. They have no manners. So their head is in their phone the whole time. They don't care about the people who send them to parliament, whether them pay them or not. So, Madam Speaker, or anybody, who need to raise this in there, no use of cell phones in the parliament. Them have them paper in front of them. Them have the agenda. The only thing they need to be looking at while they're sitting there doing their job, which they're being paid millions to do, the only thing they should be looking at in there is the agenda before them. They don't need to be on their cell phone texting and them something there and on social media. So they need to be looking at the agenda and listening and looking at what their colleagues are saying in there. It is very disrespectful when you are distracted by your phone when somebody's talking to you. It is very rude and disrespectful. I see a lot of parents do it to them kids, and a lot of kids do it to their parents. It is a sign of disrespect, yes. In the same way, how we say nobody not supposed to eat in the parliament. You have on jacket and tie and suit and skirt and them something there. You're eating in the no. You don't do that. And this is why I don't really watch them too tough, because you look in there and you see them on their phones. They have no respect for anybody. So I'm not going to waste my time. I will go back and listen to what the Prime Minister had to say, because I want to hear, what we're doing going forward with the recovery, with the different committees that them are going to set up, the oversight and all them someday. I want to hear what the Prime Minister is saying. And when I look in there, I have never seen Andrew Holness on his phone. He's the Prime Minister. He has respect. I may hear him say him talk to PJ and him talk to Bruce Colin. And they want to know how they can help. That's what he said about them. So these were the highlights that I saw from the parliament. As I said, I didn't really watch the whole thing. Look here again. Zulika Jess, our leader talking, look on her in her cell phone. In the phone, and our leader speak. They disgust me. They disgust me. Seriously. All right. Thousands of people have no homes as we speak. Yeah, guys. So that's all. That's all I want to say to you guys tonight. So I will go under the GoFundMe and our people them here in the diaspora. I'll go ahead and I'll put the first $100 in the GoFundMe. And today is the 4th of November. So we can let that run until, what would you say, the end of the month? Valentina said the duty free is until the 31st of December, right? So I would say let the GoFundMe run until maybe the first week of December, because I would like to, if we're going to do it, get the stuff there before, like maybe days before Christmas, right? Or in the second week of December, third week, I don't know, somewhere around there. But make the GoFundMe run, and you guys, if you want to help, you know, you can go ahead and put what you can in there, and I'll, you know, do what I say I was gonna do. Somebody suggested just do bedding, but when we think about the food problem that is to come, at first I thought, you know what, if you raise some money and send it, go give the people them. You could do that, but based on what I am hearing, me hear say people can hardly buy some of the things them when they hike up the price them now. Even though I heard the government saying that they're putting a freeze on prices right now so that nobody can price gouge. But sometimes it may be hard in some cases to monitor that, right? So, uno tell me what you think. Uno think say it's best to raise the money and send it to the individual or individuals, or do the whole barrel thing. I used to do the barrel thing, you know, when I used to go to Jamaica every summer with my daughter. We would go for a month in the summertime. So what I would do is I would pack maybe 4 barrel and send it down ahead of when I would get there. And then when I get there, I would go and clear them, you know. But one at a time, me get tired of doing it because it's an all day thing. I have to get vehicle and go pick it up and go wait, and oh gosh, I hated it after a while. But it was good, you know. Pack up food, you know, some cereals that my daughter like, some things where the kids them down there like, you know, snacks and clothing and shoes and stuff like that. I used to do that. But, you know, no money, buy the stuff. Okay. Do you mean... All right. There are some comments that I'm not going to read over here. Do the barrels. Okay. Do one essential need. So what do you guys think? Clothes, shoes, and bedding? Buy the food? Okay. All right. So, like I said, I will get the GoFund going tonight, and I will pin it. I will pin the GoFundMe link underneath here, so. And I will also put it on the post board, or whatever you want to call it. Canned foods too. Okay. So like look a sardine, look a mackerel, look a corned beef, flour, rice, can get look at picnic clothes, look at pampas, look at wipes. And I'll show you guys everything, of course. We are sending barrels, but not sure if it will be much help since some people have nowhere to store things. Lord God. That again. For example, the single mother when we see today, where she have the kids them and her house smashed down. It probably would have been better maybe if you send her one money for buy some board or whatever she will use to fix back the house for then have somewhere can sleep. But then again, you got to have a ride to go buy the stuff and bring it back, and boy, this is hard. This is hard. Hold on a second, guys. I need to say something to my daughter. It is complicated, Winter. It's very complicated. When you see people, them not have no house, the first thing, because as human beings, our sense of security is to have a roof over our head. First and foremost, you have to have a roof over your head. Because even the food comes secondary to me. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Even the food is secondary to me. You have to have somewhere for sleep, somewhere for rest. You understand? My phone is dying. There we go. So, It's like, okay, what do we do first? You know? I saw some people have set up tents. Okay, that's good. Buy the material and pay the hardware to drop it off. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I saw some people have set up tents. Yeah, but this lady, from down a Little London, with the kids them. Oh, let me see if I can find it. I'll show you a little bit of it. Yeah, see it yeah. Boy, I don't know how they do it, you know. Cause if you go around as a representative and you hear the story from people, how do you walk away from the kids? How do you walk away from the kids? And how do you walk away from the mothers and stuff knowing what them a go through? Boy, I don't know. Hard, man, me I tell you no. But for just hold the faith.
Top road here of Little London. Again, walking and touching base, feeling the pulse of the residents. It's total disaster here in this community of Shantytown. I'm here with Miss Johnson, a mother of four, and behind me, that's what's left of her house. She has nowhere to stay as it is now, because most of the neighbors' houses have been totally destroyed as well. And so, we are seeking assistance from all those who are listening to see how quickly we can get these residents back up on their feet. It's really and truly crazy in Little London Division. Everywhere you go, it's the same thing. I have been into Macmillan yesterday. The water is still there. It's at some point it's 6 feet high. We haven't gotten to the residents at the back. They are still marooned. We are just trying our best to see what we can put together. I want to thank those persons who have reached out from the diaspora and locally who wants to help, genuinely want to help the citizens here. I want to thank Dr. Binzeroy Davidson, who has reached out and is putting together some items, food items, to give to the people within Little London Division. Thanks much, but we need a lot more help. I am happy that the telecommunication systems is coming back up so persons can be in touch with their loved ones. A lot of persons were concerned they couldn't hear from their people, so that is good. The electricity, I've seen work started in Savlamar. We're hoping that by the next 3 weeks or so we can have some electricity back in the parish. So, we are getting somewhere. But for now, the major items that we need is food. We are running out of food here in Little London. The grocery stores, they don't have enough food items. I'm hoping that supplies from Kingston can reach us here in Westmoreland. Ms. Johnson, how are you managing? How are you coping?
Well, I can't take it too hard because I still have to be here for the kids, but it's very shaky, very painful. Suffering from high blood pressure. It's like every day, you come like, as I wait, me have to take a pill before me even come out of our house. So right now, we need help, urgent help, very urgent. Food-wise, clothes, shelter, nothing has left. I didn't save anything, neither for me or the kids, because we just have to run out. That's one part, we have to run out. Help for the neighbors.
Why? This is not just taking a toll on people's mental health, but people that have pre-existing conditions like high blood pressure, people who may have illnesses that require good, proper nutrition. So they say that the death toll is at 32 so far. And when you have a disaster of this magnitude and how it has affected people, you hear her mother of four, she has high blood pressure. So the stress, the shock, the trauma, waking up every day with 4 kids depending on you. You have no shelter, no food. no resources. Her health is at risk big time. And she has the 4 kids depending on her. You know, there's a lot of blame going around. There's a lot of blame going around. And it's unfortunate because we see the people are working. We see the local people them who are the charity, whether them are small charity like the TikTokers them are, you know, different organizations, entertainers, people in the music industry, whether it be the government, everybody are put hands and heart together. Everybody are work. No, me not see nobody are really sit down. Everybody are try to do something. You see the convoys, they're moving into the most affected areas and so forth. So me can't really blame nobody because this is a disaster. This is a catastrophe. I never imagined that this could have happened to Jamaica. Seriously, guys. Not really surprise me anymore. But it is what it is, you know. And some people, you know, they're just in a very bad position at this time. And this mother is one of them. So this is what I saw that caused me to think twice. Like I said, if you're just joining, like I said, you know, people have been asking me for days if I have any charity going on, if I'm gonna do anything. And I said no, I wasn't going to, right? Because I'm already donating, you know, monetarily. So I didn't think I needed to. But when you hear these stories, I used to say the recovery is taking time. It's gonna take time. The different strategies, the pressure where everybody are put upon the government, we are do the best what them can do. I just feel like everybody has a role to play and everybody should try, you know, to play a role and help these people. Because this is not a situation where you can sit down and wait on people for help. This is not your usual, where I call it now. This is not your regular food package response to a disaster. In a COVID time, everybody go around with their little food package. This is beyond food package, guys. It's beyond food package. So when we hear people come talk about $50 million and they sitting there, me soon come tell you know why they want the 50 million here. Me soon come tell you know. But me I go keep it short tonight. But I hope you're ready. I'm gonna tell you guys why Mark Golden come out with the audacity. Say want 50 million. And then me see one PNP TikToker since night come out. Him buy a few things, a few children stuff. And then him come out and say, Andrew Holness, give me 2 million. Me alone can't do this. So that is the PNP style. The begging, the handout mentality, them take it to a whole nother level. Me not say enough to help people, you know. I am an empath. I'm always gonna help people in need. You understand? But this thing where, you know, you just come out, come do that for no reason. Like I said, them see them leader come out and stick up the government for 50 million. So them come out too. Give me 2 million. Me not like that mentality there. I don't like it. Nelly, me hear them. Me hear them. Them in a money problem. So the government offer them $10 million. But me not going to comment on it too much. Me better watch the whole thing first. So that's why I come off a year early. So I can pay attention and come give you know my take on it. But me hear the Birchell one, electric breast. Me hear she say, She does not know where to start with $10 million. Well, don't give them anything. I don't know why Andrew wants to play with them people, you know. I tell you from the beginning, don't give them no money. Don't give them no money. The committee won't never set up to deal with the disaster. Them people there to get the money. Bipartisan. Make them people they allocate whatever help the government is going to give to the people. Do not make it look like a food package something. This is not a food package something. And let me tell you this. Electric breast come out, come say. She only could have did buy 2 bags of food. And we know them get the $2 million from Saturday. The storm come Tuesday. You know what with them people here? I'm telling you what they do. When you get money in your CDF or whatever welfare funds you get to help people, them don't realize that you need to help the people who are most needy, most vulnerable. But none of that them do. Them take the resources and go give to their friend and company. Go give them girl and then girl family and then man and whosoever. And that they do. People who don't need it. Them use it and give to them friend and company and family who don't need it. So you see the vulnerable them get left out. So everybody now thinks say, I saw look a free-for-all style. Everybody and anybody can come get resources. Them not allocating the resources properly. Because you can't tell me, say, leading up to a storm, you get $2 million. And you could go in at the supermarket and go pack some food bag for the most needy, the most vulnerable. Me I talk about people where elder in their house, then can't go to supermarket, them need help. Me I talk about people who can't find the first dollar tomorrow morning for eat breakfast. And that you call needy. Me not talk about people who have their head on their shoulder, them able-bodied, and them can go look something. Them can go look at work and so. Me not talk about them the people there. And at them the people there, they're using the resources to give to. And when it come on to the most vulnerable people, them not have it figure them. So then come ball now and say them never have enough or they never get. You say if you don't follow the PNP, them are PNP, yeah? If you don't follow them, everybody and their mama and their dog and everybody depend welfare in a Jamaica. We cannot run a country like that. We cannot run a country like that. Yes, we can have a welfare system. Yes, we can help the most vulnerable. But this is why I said from the beginning, don't give them any money. Don't give them nothing. Make them have no access to nothing. Because what them are going to do, them are going to allocate it to them risers. And all who never vote for them not going to get none. Them are going to give it to their risers irrespective of needs, physical ability, and them something there. That's what them are going to do. And that's why I say, do not give them no money. So me want to know now if Andrew Holness ideas where I go give them money and make them same one use the money and hey, I'm going to come out here come tell you now about that $50 million there and where the PNP want the $50 million for do. Because you see that $50 million there where they can come propose and any money where them are going to get, they're going to use it and they're going to use it against the government. Local election are come. General election soon come again. By your quint, we are 5 years older. Be careful. Take heed. No make them bully you know. And them put on the back there. And the people in Jamaica give you the mandate. You don't have to do what them say. You can listen. You can take good advice. But use on your head. Use on your head. You hear me? I want to know. I see him, so I want the people in Jamaica, you know, and tell them, say, don't put in them people in the government, you know. Every day I come out, I can want them and show them the thing, you know.